Welcome to our Monday Divi Feature Update Live, where we talk about the latest features that are released during the week or at any point to our Divi theme. So today I'm excited to talk about the innovative Divi Help System. This is something that was in the works for quite a long time. So now it's finally here, and I'm sure you guys will really love it. Okay, so without going into a lot of detail yet, the first thing you need to do in order for you to get these features is to make sure that you update Divi to the latest version. So I'm just going to show you quickly how to do that, because sometimes it doesn't show. So I'm just going to come over here to my site. So over here in my dashboard area, we have this link which says updates. In fact, let me show you where that is. So here it is. So we have right here on the top left, updates. So all you need to do is to click that a couple of times, and then you'll see the update showing. So once you've updated to your latest system, you are then able to, in fact, I'm just checking something here. It seems like our stream is not working. Just want to make sure that everyone is able to see our live stream, because for some reason it's not showing here on okay, it looks like it's working. Right. Okay, so as I was saying, if you need to update your, okay, it looks like it's working. Divi, right. Installation, you need to come over here to your dashboard. Okay, so as I was saying, and sometimes you do need to click it a few times in order for that to work. So once you've done that and you're updated, you then have the latest features. Now, before we get started, I always like to welcome everyone that has just joined us. So over here, and we are also streaming on Facebook and YouTube. So I always like to over here on Facebook, welcome everyone that has just joined us. So over here, regular people that have joined us on Facebook. So I'd like to say, welcome to you over here on Facebook. Hello, Michael, how you doing? Alfred saying hi, Mag, George. So welcome to you over here on Facebook. Hello, Michael, how you doing? Web Creative Alfred saying hi, Mag, George. Tivo says hi, greetings from Ukraine here on Facebook. Mac and Two Voices. Michael, how you doing? There's something wrong with my audio. George Tivo says hi, greetings from Ukraine. I can hear you say stop broken sound. Two Voices. Michael, how you doing? There's something wrong with my audio. George Tivo says hi. Is there anything wrong? I can hear you say stop broken sound. Two Voices. Michael, how you doing? There's something wrong with my audio. George Tivo says hi. Is there anything wrong? I can hear you say stop broken sound. Two Voices. Michael, how you doing? There's something wrong with my audio. George says hi. Is there anything wrong? I can hear you say stop broken sound. Two Voices. Michael, how you doing? There's something wrong with my audio. George says hi. Is there anything wrong? I can hear you say stop broken sound. Two Voices. Michael, how you doing? There's something wrong with my audio. George says hi. Is there anything wrong? Okay, I just had to make sure that everything is okay. Okay, can you still hear the echo? If you can, please say yes. If not, if everything is okay, just say everything is okay, so we can start. Okay, can you still hear the echo? If you can, please say yes. If not, if everything is okay, just say everything is okay, so we can start. Okay, can you still hear the echo? Yes. If you can, please say yes. If not, if everything is okay, just say everything is okay. Right. So we have okay. Can you still hear the echo? Strange. It's not okay. Echo. Voice problem. Right. So it looks like, okay. Oh, fantastic. Okay. So I can see everyone now saying it's fixed, it's fixed, it's fixed, it's fixed. Excellent. All right. So let's get started. So thank you very much for tuning in. Now, today, as I mentioned, we're talking about the innovative Divi Help System. So what I'm going to do is to walk you through and show you how this works. And I also have a new addition here to our live stream where we can see all our chats on the screen. So hopefully you can start to see that now. Okay, so before we get started, I would like to also make sure that Facebook is working, and I can see here everyone is there. Everyone is saying it's good. Right, so let's get started. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into my website and show you where this Divi Help System is. So over here, I've activated my Visual Builder, because in order for this to work, your Visual Builder has to be on and working. So the help system comes on each and every module, section, and row. So anything that you need to learn about that particular item, there is a video for it, or sometimes even a playlist. So over here, I'm just going to right click. In fact, I'm just going to go into my settings, right? So as you can see now, this is the actual edition, this question mark and help. So as soon as you click that, you notice that there's a pop-up that comes up right here. Okay, now this is the video, and it talks in particular about this actual item, which is the section settings. Okay, so here you can see here we have introduction to sections. So what you can do with this pop-up is you can actually expand it like this by dragging the corner, right? And even better, inside this video we have this little pop-up item where we can just click, and then now we can drag it to any part of the screen that we need. Okay, and we can also resize it. Okay, so now that I've got this in place, in fact, let me find a place where we have a clear background, okay, like that. So here now, you can actually cycle through the videos in that playlist with this little arrow right here on the right, so you can go in and choose which video you need. Okay, and when you play the video, the good thing is you don't have to leave the actual builder for you to start working on that video. So this is right within your builder. So anything that you need, now you have all your support. So I'm just going to close this now and choose something else. So I'm going to save this, and let's say I need to find more information about this button. So all you do again is you come over here and you go into your settings, and you'll see that help button again one more time here. Okay, so since we are in the button settings, this will show all the videos in that have anything to do with the buttons. So let's click it again one more time like that, and you can see here the topics that we have are introduction to the button module, and then design settings and advanced module settings, saving and loading from the library. So these are all videos that are to do with that actual button. Okay, and again, I'll just show you how to resize this. I'm just going to grab the corner here, and this allows me to resize it. Now, if you want to detach this, you can just click this button here. This gives you a much better sort of look. Okay, it simplifies the whole thing. So now I can just push this to the side, start playing my video, and that answers the questions that I need to know about the actual item that I'm working on. So I'd like to hear what you all think about this. If you love this feature, please give me a thumbs up or just say yes. And so we can. So I'm just curious to know what you think about this latest feature that we have. Okay. I'm just going to close this for now. Okay, so I can see a lot of great stuff. Nice addition. That's Awesome. Sanjay says, please, sir, say something about how to implement session, start and destroy in login or logout page. Now, I'm not sure what you mean by that, Sanjay. I'm not sure what you mean by that, to be honest. And also, if you could, regarding the questions, can we cover the questions that are mainly to do with this update? Because that just makes everything, easier for me and keep the topic right on track. Okay. Alfred says, haven't tried it yet, but it looks very promising. Awesome. Now, let me check on Facebook what people are saying here on Facebook. Yes, quite a lot of you are liking it, which is fantastic. Yeah, so this feature, the main sort of takeaway from this is the fact that it allows you to learn about that particular thing that you're working on without actually leaving the builder, because this has full-length 70 videos. So imagine if you're building a website and you have to go on YouTube, where we have all our videos basically, and or to our documentation, where you have to go and start searching for the actual videos. That actually slows you down. So the advantage of having this in place, or the advantage of having this feature, the Divi Help System, is it saves you a lot of time, because now you don't have to go to our documentation and search for all these videos. It just slows you down. So this implementation actually is a massive advantage, because it saves you a lot of time, and everything is right there at your fingertips, which is really, really good. Let me see. I think we have more questions here. Elizabeth Smith says, love this feature as still new with Divi. Thanks. Okay, great. And again, this is fantastic for those of you that are starting to use Divi, or if you're just new to Divi and you need to find your way around. So as you're going to each and one of these modules, sections, or even or any part of Divi, now you have that help system which you can just go to, and it will tell you what it does. So for those of you that are just joining us, this is the Divi Feature Update Live, coming to you every Monday, where we cover all the latest features in depth, just to help you design your websites and find your way around Divi. Okay, so this week we have the innovative Divi Help System, which has a full 70 full-length videos, instructional videos for each and every module, section, and row that we have in our builder. Okay, so I'll just do one quick demo just in case you're joining us. But before I do that, I've got a question here. I think it's Gentian. I hope I pronounced that well. Said it's great, and it would be also handy if we could find questions and answers about specific module section. Paul says you should translate into Spanish. It's business for you. Yes, I'm not sure if that's something that's being worked on, but I can assure you that there are a lot of features behind the scenes that we are working on. So hopefully this is one of them, because we have now Divi the divination is now spread to so many parts of the world, which is really great news. So hopefully that's something that's in the works. So what I'm going to do now is, for those of you that are just joining us, I'm just going to go again and show you how this help system works, and show you how you can use this on your own website. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is to make sure that you're running the latest version of Divi. To do that, all you have to do is to come over here to your Divi install dashboard and then click update. Now, sometimes you may need to click this a few times for this to work. So once you've done that and you've updated, you will now have the latest feature. So as I was mentioning here, this feature can be found on either sections, rows, and modules. So let's say I need to come over here into my button. All I have to do is to click my settings, as I would anyway if I need to make any changes to it. And then all you do is to click this help button here. Once you click on it, you get this pop-up, which has our videos. So sometimes you may have one video, and sometimes you may have a playlist. So in this case here, we have a playlist, and this is all to do with the actual module, which is the button module. So over here, we also have the keyboard shortcuts, and in fact, this is something I hadn't mentioned when I started doing the demo. So Command Z does the undo. Command E exits the Visual Builder. In fact, I'll be trying these towards the end of our demonstration here. So yeah, you get your keyboard shortcuts, and over here, what you can do is you can expand this, make it bigger. And also you can undock this like that. And now you have a cleaner video, which you can drag to any part of the screen. And you can also cycle through the videos by clicking this little icon here on the left. So it's like a slider for your videos. Okay, so do we have any questions about this feature that we have, which is the Divi Help System? If you do, please just add your questions in the comments box below, so we can go through those. I have a question here from Web Creativo. Mac, I want to implement a website with Divi. Where can I upload my own images? I do not want them to be downloaded since I want to sell them. How can I get this with Divi? Well, let me just go through this question one more time just to make sure that I've understood the question. Right, now, one thing that you have to understand is when you upload something onto the internet, it's very hard to stop people from downloading it, because it's there. People can take screenshots, they can download it. So there isn't really a way in Divi that you can stop your images from being downloaded. However, what you could do is you can have watermarks on them. So whoever downloads those images, they'll have a watermark where if they try to reuse them, at least, you know, it's showing that it's from you. And you can also go after these people and that are using your images and perhaps even sue them. But I don't know of any way that you can stop this from happening. This is something that a lot of industries are struggling with, even the movie industry. You know, it's piracy. It's very, very difficult to stop it, especially, you know, within Divi as well. So I would say make sure that you have watermarks on your images, or make them a very small size, so when someone downloads them, they're not able to reuse them in a professional way. Okay, I hope I've answered that question. . Michael Dennison says, we still need you, Mac. I'm right here, you know. I'm not going nowhere. Um, George says, can the help system be disabled or hidden if I want to? The answer to that is no, because this is not really in your way, to be honest, because if we take a look here at the help system, it's not in your way anyway, but I'm curious, why would you want to disable the help system? If you can just, I'm just curious to know, why would you want to disable the help system? But as far as I'm concerned, you can't disable it. It's there. In fact, let me just check quickly and see if this is in our settings. So normally I'll come over here to Divi theme options. So let's take a look here and see. Okay. Now it looks like we can't disable it. Yeah, but like I said, I'm really curious. Let me see if you've answered that question. Yes, George says, I don't mind it. I was just curious because some of my clients are Greek and they don't know English. Okay, so that's the reason. Okay, so the help system might be weird to them. Okay, that's right, George. Now, as I mentioned, I'm not 100% sure about this. This is something that I'll be asking our developers to see if this can be done. I hadn't really looked into that, but if that's the case where it can be disabled, this is something that I will update you on and let you know. In fact, I may put this in the comments to respond to that. Right, so I'm just going to come over here to Facebook and see if we have more questions here. I have a question here from Maduram, I think. He says, I've just uploaded Divi and the visual builder icon has gone to the right instead of the center. Can you share how to reposition the Divi purple circle builder icon from the right to the center? Now, I'm not sure what you mean. Let me come over here to my site and see if there's something there that I can replicate. Okay, so right now, is this the item that you're talking about, or it's something else? Because normally what I would do is, this is normally in the right position. So if it's not in the right position, what I normally do is to reset, because unless you want to dock it to a different position, and this can be done. In fact, this is a feature that we released last week. So to do that, you can just click on it and then just drag it and dock it over here to the right if you wanted to. And now that becomes the position. Or you can dock it to the left or to the top like that. So if you want to move this to whatever position, you can just click and then drag it and then position it to where you want it. I hope this answers the question. If not, can you type your question so I can try and help you with that. Okay. Okay. Dirk says a live chat support would be nice into this module. Yes, that's actually a very interesting idea. I'm not sure. In fact, I can present this idea to our team in our meeting and see if, but then again, hold on. If we added this is your particular website that you're building. So the chat system wouldn't really work because this will be on your own website. So the chat would work if you come to our website where you ask a question and then we can help you with that. Unless you want to provide a support system for your own clients. But yes, I mean, if you're working on your own website, I don't think it'll be possible for us to have our chat and help system into your own website, if you know what I mean. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Okay, I'm just checking to see if you have any questions here on Facebook. It looks like we don't have any more questions. So I'm going to switch over here to I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce this correctly. Vladislav, I think. Vladislav Polak says, hi there, I'm clicking on the update and nothing is happening. Okay, as I mentioned before, this is, in fact, let me go to my demo website so I can show you. Now, if you come over here to your updates, you may need to click this a few times because this has happened to me as well, where I had to click this a few times, refresh it. If that doesn't work, you need to go and clear your cache, okay? Your browser cache. If you clear your browser cache, that will be able to bring your update. So in this case here, does it say your themes are all up to date? But if you don't get the update, as I mentioned, you just have to click this a few times. And as you can see, this is refreshing it. Or you need to clear your browser cache. After you've done that, it's going to be working fine. Okay, let's check and see if we have more questions. Awesome. Okay, I can see now you're saying that it's up to date. So that means you have the feature. So if you're up to date, you have the latest feature. Awesome. What version is this? Now let me just double check and see what version it is. Right, so this latest version is 3.0.97. So that's the latest Divi version. Okay. Right. So it looks like we don't have any more questions. So we're going to round up our live show today. So I'd like to say to everyone that has joined us today on our Monday Divi Feature Update Live, thank you very much for tuning in. I really appreciate you taking your time out to come and join me on this live show. So thank you very much. Next week, we're going to have another feature that I'll be talking about. So please tune in, same time, and we will be covering those updates. So thank you very much for once again, and we will see you next